wait, you're muted. Hang on.
I got
there
it.
we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beyond the Veil.
Hello.
Oh, man, guys. Oh, man. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about experiences that we had and the different levels of paranormal. So let's get into it, motherfuckers. All right. So, what do you want to talk about first? The different levels?
Yeah, let's talk about like the different levels.
Okie dokie. You want to start it off and
Yeah.
I'll, take a look, okay? Hang on. All right, go ahead.
Wait. There we go.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Hang on. Got it. So we have a lot of different paranormal levels.
Of the whole thing.
Yes. So we got like the paranormal activity is often categorized by the type of manifestation or experience.
Hang on, do you want me to share your screen?
Oh wait, is it not sharing? Hang on, let me try it again.
It's right there. I got it.
How did? Never mind.
I have to add it.
Rude. Gosh, I'm over here just chit chatting, and nothing's happening.
Oh,
It's
dead.
like my computer's being possessed or something.
Not again.
Okay. Anyways, the paranormal activity is often categorized by the type of manifestation or experience. It can be broadly divided into several levels or categories. These include residual hauntings, intelligent hauntings, poltergeist activity, and shadow people phenomena.
Well, I've never been haunted by an intelligent spirit, so I could say that one. Oh, wait, I got a message. Damn. You can continue, sorry.
Oh, like, what's going on? So, each category represents a different type of paranormal event with varying levels of interaction and perceived intelligence. So these are some of the breakdown of the most common paranormal levels. We have the residual hauntings, which is what I'm going to talk about a little bit today. These are often described as ghostly recordings or energetic imprints of past events repeating themselves without conscious interaction with the living. The ghost appears to be replaying a scene from the past like a video loop and is not aware of its surroundings or able to interact. You have intelligent hauntings, which in contrast, residual hauntings, intelligent hauntings involve conscious entities capable of interacting with the living. These spirits are believed to be aware of their environment and may communicate through various means, such as moving objects, making noises, or even manifesting in a physical form.
So if you see a dildo fly across the room, it's a horny, intelligent haunting.
Yes, it's kind of like Scary Movie, where she's like going up the wall. Actually, I think that one is what happened to us is the intelligent haunting.
The intelligent haunting. Mm-hmm. I think I've been haunted by an intelligent spirit.
I mean, this was bad. Like, I'll touch base in that in a minute. Anyways, there's the shadow people. These are often described as a dark, shadowy figures seen fleetingly out of the corner of your... I've actually seen this. Their presence can range from vague shapes to more defined forms, and they are often perceived as being malevolent or neutral in nature. You've got your apparitions. These are full-body manifestations of spirits, often resembling living or deceased individuals. They may be connected to specific locations or events and can sometimes be seen in specific clothing or with injuries that were present at the time of their death. And then you've got your crisis apparitions. These are apparitions seen around the time of significant events such as death or serious illness, often by loved ones of those close to them in person. And then you've got your orbs. These are often photographed as transparent or translucent balls of light and are sometimes interpreted as souls or spirits traveling.
Okay.
So yeah, that is a lot.
Well, I know I have been haunted by an intelligent spirit. It wasn't really intelligent because it was fucking with me. I'm pretty stupid, So I mean, oh my god, you're not a. What? You go talk about the experiences you had, and I'll.
Well, this was more with my husband. He had a dark. What would you say it was? A poltergeist?
Possession.
It was a dark possession that was like attached to him for years.
A poltergeist or
It started when my
a demon?
Frank died.
We think it started with when his grandfather Frank died.
He's my
Do you think it might have been his grandfather that
It was his
had
grandfather.
unfinished
Basically said
business?
he was going to hunt all 6 of his grandchildren for abandoning his daughter. But that's not what happened. She
Yeah.
abandoned us.
You can hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I hear him.
And he really did. He went out, he affected everybody.
Yeah, he was
what
around.
What did he do? Did you actually know he was there? You felt
Yes.
his presence, or
Yes,
you felt
we knew he was there.
Oh, that's fucking insane.
It got to the point where it started to affect my husband emotionally. For this one time, I had just given birth to our daughter, and her and I are in the living room. She was at that age where she could start eating solid food.
Yeah.
And I was trying to feed her, but she was upset. So he came barging into the room, and you flipped over the coffee table, right?
Yeah.
He flipped over the coffee table, got the SpaghettiOs everywhere, and he heard that voice, and it said, "Just break one of the legs off, and you'll be fine. You'll feel a lot better, I promise."
Wait, he flipped the table with SpaghettiOs?
Yes.
Not the SpaghettiOs. No!
Yeah, not the SpaghettiOs.
What does he have against SpaghettiOs?
Yeah, it was the entire coffee table. And
so wait, the spirit flipped the table.
No, the spirit was attached to my husband, and he was the one, and the spirit was the one that prompted him to flip the table out of rage. So my husband flipped the table, and my husband heard that voice, "Just break the leg and you'll be fine. You'll feel better." He distinctly heard that voice.
Dude, that's fucking terrifying. Especially if I saw my SpaghettiOs flying off the table, I'd be like this. What the fuck? That was my SpaghettiOs. Hello?
Yeah. So it was at that point we're like, oh shit, this is real.
Did he ever move anything? Or did he just use your husband as a way to communicate?
Did he ever communicate you through physical, moving physical things, or was it just the presence?
There was a presence. There was also an entity. I saw it many times. A black shadow figure with glowing red eyes.
Are you sure that was?
I always felt its presence, and I always felt there were certain rooms and areas where I could not go. I believe Nibbler even saw him once because Nibbler peed on me when he saw something in the corner of the room when I picked him up.
So I have a question.
Hold on. There's a question.
So, what's it called? It was your grandfather. Did he do anything bad to where he would have to go to be damned to hell?
Oh yeah, he was an awful person. He was Didn't he murder people and get away with it?
Oh, Jesus.
And I have to be very careful on what I say.
Yeah, we have to be careful what we say.
I've been warned by my own father that this man, even in death, has a lot of friends. He was the police chief of Gulfport, Mississippi, he would come home and tell us how he shot people in the back just because he wanted them dead. He murdered many people and he did that in the name of justice. And he was awarded like the best cop ever in Mississippi. But this man murdered people and openly laughed about it, talked about it. It scared my grandmother, who was his wife at the time, to absolute death. That, you know, he threatened her, like, I could end your life anytime, and they'll hail me as a hero for it.
Yep.
This man was evil.
So yes, to answer your question, he was an evil person. He got away with basically cold blood murder.
So it wasn't a demon. I'd say it was not a demon. It was not a shadowy figure. No, it was definitely your group. Yeah.
Yeah. So but he did make that vow that he would haunt his children and his grandchildren for not talking to their biological mom.
So he actually said he was gonna haunt you.
All 6 of her children to go be a stripper somewhere.
Yeah.
Start over.
Did you get rid of it?
For the most part, yeah. Like, we haven't felt him around. Like, we try not to bring him up at all.
Question:
because
do you guys use a Ouija board or anything? Okay.
No, Ouija boards are not allowed.
Yeah.
No, Ouija boards are not allowed. We're not like that one guy up in, what was it, Ogden, that had a bunch of Ouija boards in his room, like under his bed and in his house. He was actually featured on Ghost Adventures.
I would fucking run, bro. Fuck that.
Just burn the place to the ground.
Like, Jesus Christ. That's not me. And if I had a Ouija board in my house, I'd burn the whole house down. That whole house is going into flames. I mean, like, I'm done, bro. Walk away.
And my husband was saying that he saw, like, you know how we're talking about, like, the shadow figures, how they're like the black mass. He saw that with glowing red eyes. But I saw the same figure when we lived with his parents. I saw it go from, like, one of his sister's room to the next.
Even my dad, who doesn't believe in poltergeists, saw some black figure sit in his chair and start rocking it.
Yeah, even his dad, that doesn't believe in it, saw a black figure sitting in his rocking chair.
Dude, that's terrifying, bro. That's fucking terrifying. If I saw that, I would have been gone, bro. Even though I want to sit in, like, a fucking Conjuring house, and if I get possessed, you know, just make sure you record it, you know. Literally straight up, just record me, like, have my head spin around, shit like that. You know, that's perfect content.
All of us.
But seeing it in the rocking chair, nope. That's where I draw the fucking line.
And all 6 of his, him and his, like, 5 siblings, they all have anger issues.
Dude, that's absolutely fucking terrifying. I never had an experience like that. I mean, I've encountered ghosts before, like spirits and all that. I had, like, a spiritual necklace and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I've seen someone open the realm on my sister's door. Oh, look, we have a special guest. It's Britt.
Yay!
Your camera is not well. There she is. There she is. Hey, Britt.
Hello.
And I said it in chat.
So, yeah, me, I've only encountered, like, you know, fucking a wanderer, like, that was walking on the road. Fucking, you know, the realms, all those realms, the underrealm and all that shit. This kid opened up the underworld on my sister's door, and I swear, I shit you not, I felt hot air coming from my fucking, like, going on my legs, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done. Britt, do you have any experiences that you've been through?
Actually, yeah. So, when I lived at my mom's house, like when we moved to this place in Hamilton, my sophomore year. So, little backstory of the house itself. This guy, like, used to work for, like, this this gang, like this, like Italian mafia kind of gang,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And he wound up selling one of the people out, and he went insane. So like the mailbox was like metal, and it was like all the like it was like 6 feet down on this fucking ground. Okay, there was tripwires on all of the windows. There was like the Holy Bible. There was panic buttons at the back door, in his room, and by the front door. So there was that. But then when we moved in, it sounded like you could hear what sounded like somebody coming up and down the basement stairs. And like those basement stairs are loud, so you can tell when someone's coming up or down. There's been like picture frames like knocked over. When I was still with Caleb's dad and he lived with me at the time, I didn't have a doorknob. Like my doorknob broke off, so like it was just a hole. And
So you couldn't get out.
No, I could. Like it,
Oh.
like my door just didn't like stay shut. Does that make sense? So like you could just push it open and it would open.
Okay.
There's been times where like we would see as it like we would think like somebody walked past, but like everybody was sleeping. And then the one time, which freaked me out because my sister had a cat in her room. Daniel was still living with me. I was downstairs in the basement with my mom, and
Don't tell me the cat started flying.
no, so like my sister came out. She was sitting in the living room, and Daniel came out to talk to my sister about something. And then he was like, "Oh, like where's Brittany?" And she was like, "Oh, I think she's downstairs with mom." And then as he was like walking past, he saw what looked like my sister's door closing, and like the light was on. So then he went downstairs and he was like, "I thought you just went into your sister's room." And I was like, "No, like I've been down here." And he was like, "Then who the fuck just went into your sister's room? Because she's on the couch." And I was like, "I don't know." And then we went upstairs and we checked. Her light was off and her cat was bugging the fuck out.
The ghost's like, I'm gonna get this cat.
What I think about that house, like it's a small house. It's like a 3-bedroom house with a basement and stuff. I think he has hidden money somewhere in that house, and like the activity would skyrocket whenever my mom rearranged the house. I
Dang.
think there's something hidden in that house, and he does not like that. But yeah, like he went insane, dude. Like he had a bodyguard and everything. Tried shooting the bodyguard's like girlfriend or whatever at the time. Like went insane.
See, I haven't had those experiences. Why can't I have those kind of experiences?
No,
Like you guys,
them. Like they freak me out. Like as much as I want to go ghost hunting, and like I have gone ghost hunting, and then there's like been a couple of times where like I've had a rock thrown at me in a cemetery from behind, and like nobody was behind me. I physically
like get the
cannot
fuck
see
out.
apparitions or anything, but I can sense them, and obviously I've had stuff like this happen. But
See-
my mom was always over there like, "You don't see that? You don't see her? She's standing right there." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
See, you
That's
know,
insane.
this is why we need to go to the Conjuring house so I can get possessed.
Yeah.
You don't want to
like-
get possessed.
I want to.
No.
It will make good content.
Yes, it would make good content, but the moment you're possessed, it's really hard to get rid of them.
He won't want to stay with me. I'm not nothing special.
It doesn't matter. Once they attach to you, it's literally impossible to get them unattached.
So, question: have you guys ever been possessed?
My husband, but not me.
No.
Britt, I feel like Damon's possessed. You might have to put like an exorcist on him.
My Damon's just a fucking retard, just like me.
Was that him? Yep, that's him. See, I'm telling you, he's possessed.
Look at her just
believe-
happy.
You're gonna see him in
Oh,
the
you
corner,
fucking
just his head fucking spinning.
Like off The
You're
Exorcist.
fucking possessed. That's why you're so fat, bitch.
I'm not fat. I'm chunky. I'm big bone. Leave me alone.
He's
Yeah, that's what Manny the Mammoth said. And guess what? He was a fucking elephant, you big bitch. Manny's a mammoth, which is a fucking elephant. Don't look at me like that. A mammoth is a hairy elephant.
I'm not hairy though.
See, Silas agrees. You see that laugh?
Put a shirt on,
You used to be hairy.
I was never hairy.
Dude, shut up, Mr. Fucking Titties can do, slay
Leave
like
my
the ocean.
kids alone. You know, it makes me bank on OnlyFans.
I'm sure it does. You and my because he's so fat that he's got 2 underboobs too.
You know what? We're going to the Conjuring house, all of us, and we are going to see if we can get one of us either fucked with by a ghost. What?
Okay.
Ryan, this is not your show. Goodbye.
What is he doing?
He's being annoying. He's shutting my camera.
I'm in a good mood.
The big nose bitch.
I don't see
We
him.
have 5 people. I think we have lurkers. Lurkers, talk to us.
There was another time, actually. So me and my best friend Ariana and my friend Leah and their friend Pokey, we all went
Pokey?
to Ariana's old house that was they claimed to be haunted. So we went there and we were kind of just snooping
Wait,
around.
I have a question. Why air quotes around haunted?
Because I didn't think it was. They said it was.
Oh.
So that's why I said haunted. But it was pretty much destroyed from because it was sitting for a while. So people used to go
So
in.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And everything was fine. Everything was normal. And then me, Pokey, and Ariana went downstairs in the basement. Me and Ariana didn't even make it halfway down the steps when we felt this, just ice cold, I don't even know, energy just smacked us in the face. And then the stairs felt like they were vibrating. So me and her ran up the stairs. And Pokey was all the way down at the bottom of the steps anyways. And he was like, oh no, fuck that. And ran up behind us. And we ran out of the house because what was that?
Hurtful.
Wow.
Oh my god, you can't hear me over my fat?
That was rude.
Damn, James.
Are you sitting up like a big boy? Look at you.
Well, me, I've fucking, what's it called? Been some kind of little shit. I've seen a wander. I've seen I went to the abandoned asylum and I felt presence around me. And my friend came out with scratches, 3 scratches on his back. And he's like, did someone do this to me? I'm like, yeah, a fucking demon. It wasn't me. I'm not that kinky.
That's how it
Oh my
starts.
god, no.
Shared any? I only missed a couple of minutes.
Oh,
I shared when my husband got possessed. I mean, I could talk about it again.
yeah, you gotta tell Britt.
Yeah, I need to hear it.
So my husband, he has this grandfather who basically killed a bunch of people in his life. He used to be the chief of police. But on his dying bed, he said that he would haunt all of his grandchildren for turning their back on their mother because she went off and did her own thing. They just abandoning her, basically.
Yeah.
So after he died, my husband started feeling this strong possession, anger, and it was bad. I had just had our daughter and she was now eating solid foods. We were sitting here in the living room watching TV and she was a little fussy. My husband comes flying into the living room, flips over the coffee table with our SpaghettiOs on it.
Mm.
And he heard the voice in his head, just break the table, you'll feel better. Inside his head. We feel this was his grandfather possessing him to do horrible things. He would get anger issues. He would get upset very easy. He also saw a black form, a black mass with red eyes, staring at him.
And
it was
again,
insane.
the SpaghettiOs.
The SpaghettiOs.
Why?
We're back on the SpaghettiOs. After all that, it's the SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, I mean, like, hello, those are some SpaghettiOs. You dropping all them SpaghettiOs on the floor. What they do?
Poor SpaghettiOs. I only like the ones with the meatballs in them.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my poor meatball. Oh God.
But yeah, it was insane. It was crazy. But we haven't had any like activity for a while.
Mm.
Did you like sage your house or something?
Yeah, I think we saged our house, right, honey? Yeah, we saged the house, and
Y'all
then we
need a
started
priest.
opening. We have some like Bibles open around the apartment.
Right.
Bibles. Oh no.
Bibles. Yeah.
It went that far. You had to put
Biblicals.
Bibles around. Bibles.
Longer, like wanted us to know it was there, and that's when we put in the no acknowledgement policy.
Mm-hmm.
And
So my question is to him, if he saw
Yeah.
a Bible float and it started like turning the pages rapidly, what would you guys do?
Burn the apartment building down with everybody inside. No.
It needs
No.
to go. And if y'all are
Yeah.
here, you gotta go with it.
Well, after we had opened up a Bible in like every room, but that's when his presence like got stronger because he didn't like it.
Oh, so he was like, "Fuck, dude, I'm fucking getting this. I'm gonna fucking terrify these motherfuckers in a second."
I don't
that's
even
when we-
like know what I would do in that situation, to be honest.
Well, and then we stopped talking about him like in the apartment because if you acknowledge their presence and talk about their presence, you're giving them energy to feed off of, which
Right.
so we had a no talking about
Is that
him.
why Ryan's still here?
Yes, that's why he's still there.
Oh,
I guess we gotta stop talking about Ryan then,
Yep.
because my house is haunted by a big nosed bastard, and it's pretty terrifying.
no. I'm screaming. Oh, the no.
Well, I never had to, sage my house or anything, or have a priest come in. So, I mean, I can't relate to that.
I feel like
after-
my mom should have a priest come into her house, dog. Because, like, when we first moved in, so, like, I'm going to try explaining the basement. So, like, the basement, you would walk down the steps, and then you would make a left, and it was, like, a long floor plan, and then there was, like, the half wall thing, and then there was, like, another.
I was like, hang on, stop doing all that motion.
Threw up on me. And then it was like a half wall and then another side, and then there's a back door to go outside. And then you turn to the right, and there was a door, and then it was like a small room thing, and then there was
Like a
another
crawl
door.
space?
Not like a cross. It was a room, but it was just small.
So like Harry Potter's room.
Kind of a little bigger than what Harry Potter had to experience.
Okay.
And then
So
there's
the ghost had a lot more room.
Yeah. And then there's another door that had like the water heater and stuff. So like the small room was where my mom kept our cat Gemma because it gave her space and she was used to being like in a room. So it was like her space.
Okay.
So my mom would go downstairs every day to clean up the animals, change their litter, give them food, whatever. So she went down there and she was vacuuming, and it was still plugged into the wall. Mind you, I was down there with her. Like I was there, but I wasn't. So like I didn't see physically, but I heard the vacuum kept turning off. And she was like, "Oh, come on. Like I don't have time for this today." She said, "Stop fucking with me." Lord, there was like, like the tool things that you can hang tools up on.
Yeah.
Right now, we have a slight emergency.
What?
Can I take over for you for 5 seconds while you go help the little girl in the bathroom?
I mean, I guess I'll come back.
I'm just not comfortable with that.
Oh no, now we get the possessed Damon.
Shut up, fat boy.
I'm not fat!
He's voluptuous.
I am
He's
big
fat.
bone. Silas, watch out, your father's possessed.
Silas, watch out. You may get the fat by talking to him.
That's Damon. Well, let's hear it. You have any experiences of horror or possession?
Yeah, I lived in a house with you, and I used to see little itty bitty things running across the floor, and they were the ghosts of all of Ryan's dead sperm.
Oh my God, David! Oh, that is disgusting.
He thought that was disgusting too. You saw him?
Yeah. He's just like, dude, like, don't say that again. That was nasty.
Oh God!
He's like, ew. Silas, was that disgusting? Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Damon, you haven't had any experiences?
Other than
Ryan's,
living in the
yeah.
house with Ryan's dead children now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, it keeps throwing up on me too. Here, take this. I'll take him, I guess. Come on, Benjamin Button.
Okay.
Okay. So you know where you
Then
can
go
hang the
check
tools?
Ryan's sock. That's fucking crazy.
Jim said they don't. Then don't check Ryan's.
You'll see a lot of them.
You'll see.
Oh God. Ugh.
So you know where like it's like a tool board thing where you can hang tools up on. So that was in that room that they just never took down. And there was like still a couple tools on it. Mind you, when they were cleaning out the house before we all collectively moved in, there was like knuckle crackers in the back basement. There was like tools for like torture, I guess, that they all had to like break down and just
And
like
this was in the cat's room?
yeah. That's
Was
where
the cat, like, torturing people?
no.
Oh, damn.
So there was a tool, and after my mom said that, one of the tools came flying off the wall at her. And she was like, fuck that. She called my pup and my brother to come take down this thing and like get rid of these tools.
Wait,
And
were
that
the
was just
tools
scary.
on it?
It was probably just the ghosty man's like mad.
The
because my mom-
ghosty man?
The ghosty man.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you kind of put a cat in a room with, torture devices. I mean, maybe it was the cat.
Well, they were all out. I think it was like literally just like I don't know. It was like two things. I think one was like a small hammer and then like something else. But like one of them came flying off at her.
I think the ghost was pissed off because he had a small room. I think he wanted a bigger room.
Listen, that man has full range of that damn house because it happened everywhere. And it was
That's
just
fucking insane. Oh my God. That scares the fuck. I would not know.
yeah, dude. It was
If a fucking tool went flying at me, you could
yeah,
just.
when I'm just trying to mind my business and clean my animals.
You could just pop a gun. I'm fucking out. No way. No, sir. Oh, wait. I haven't run the commercial. Fuck the commercial. We don't need it. Oh, you hear Ryan in the
Do you want to
background?
talk about something? Because I don't know what, but I have like a reoccurring dream, like every so often, and it always involves my grandparents' house and the bathroom upstairs down the hallway. That bathroom and like that hallway in general would always scare me growing up, like living at my grandparents' house. But like in my dream, I'm like in the bathroom and I'm like doing whatever I'm doing, like my hair and whatnot, because it was a pretty decent sized bathroom. It was like big.
Yeah.
But then I'll be in that bathroom and then the door slams shut and I start screaming like for somebody to help me and nobody can hear me.
Now, that sounds like there is a spirit there,
Mhm.
and it's trying to communicate with you.
I'm scared. Like I have this every so often, like every couple months, this dream and it's the same dream, the same way every time.
Go to that bathroom, because that's
I
probably
don't
what's
go to
going
my
to happen.
grandparents' house. I haven't been to my grandparents' house since 2018.
Well, then that's good. Don't go to the house because
No.
it's like I'm waiting for you to come here and I'm gonna trap you in that bathroom.
Dude, and I think why that bathroom and like that end of the hallway scared me was because it was my room, my grandparents' room, and then there was a door like in the middle of the hallway, but it was like one of those like closet things, and then the ladder to go up in the attic. And like there was always clothes and stuff in there, like my grandparents' stuff, but I was always afraid that like that door was going to come open as I walked past it. I'm always scared. I was always scared.
If you're still having that dream, that means either A, you just like to dream about your grandparents' bathroom, or B, the spirit is just, saying, come here so I can kill you.
Yeah, let's not.
Basically.
No, thank you.
It's like, ha, 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 I'm in your dreams, and now I'm going to make sure you come over here. Ryan actually had a demon on him. He dreamed about it, and it was going to kill him in the dream, and he woke up. But then it attached to me. Like, I don't know why it attached to me, but it attached to me and always fucking, like, said shit to me when I was outside smoking.
I'm in a bottle for silence.
And I mean, like, I was like, fuck, dude. Like, this thing is fucking with me heavy right now.
Right.
And fucking one day it possessed my friend. And I think he's still possessed to this day because he's been acting weird as shit. He has so many personalities, and they're dark personalities. I don't think it's split personality disorder. I think he's possessed halfway. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because usually with a split personality disorder, you can see him transition.
Yeah. And this one, he just literally goes from, like, fucking darker and darker. And I haven't talked to him in years either. And it messages me every year, like, probably around the day he got possessed, like, the exact date. Every year. How are you doing? And where are you?
Do you
That's
respond?
weird.
And I'm like, no, I don't fucking respond because I know that motherfucker's still possessed. I ain't telling him where I am because I'm gonna fucking.
I would have just been like, I'm good. How are you?
How
Where
are
you
you,
at?
demon? I'm awesome.
Where are you? So I know where not to go.
Oh, I know where he is.
Oh, okay.
And I am not going in that part of New Jersey ever again.
Where is he?
He's in Patterson. Yes. And I am not going to that part of Jersey.
Right.
Fuck that. That
I'm not even
motherfucker
listening.
wants me for some fucking reason.
He said
And-
you did this to me.
You trapped me in here!
Kitty.
So one day, actually, on Halloween, I had a Halloween party with a bunch of our friends. And Ryan, he was asleep on our bunk bed. And he saw a figure on his bed. And it was our father figure. He was laying on the bed. I walk in the room and I literally see him laying there. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm getting creeped the fuck out right now. I don't know why the fuck he's here. And then I think you know Colin. No, you don't know Colin. Damon knows Colin. But what's it called? He trapped him in his cross, in his necklace. And he said, do not fuck with my cross because I have something evil inside of it. And I'm like, wait, you just trapped my father figure in that fucking cross. And there's something evil in there? Motherfucker, I'm getting him out of there. And I accidentally got him and that fucking evil, whatever fucking thing was, out of that cross. And it was terrifying. Like, oh my god, like, no.
Mm.
Oh, some kid, when I was in culinary school, some kid kept drawing me in hell, ruling hell. And
That's okay.
but no, the thing was, he knew I was spiritual, right?
Mhm.
And he brought his spiritual rocks to school so I can look at them. And I shit you not, they fucking like left a burn mark on my fucking hand. I threw them under the fucking fridge. I said, "Don't come near me again." Like I don't know what the fuck it was.
Were they
I don't know.
crystals?
Like I would say they were crystals. They're spiritual rocks.
You got bad energy, dog.
Yep.
Well, what am I gonna do?
Cleanse your motherfucking self, dude.
I can't.
You can. It's called sage,
don't-
bitch.
Hell no. I'll be fucking spinning my head backwards. Fuck it. I think it's all the fucking spirits that I fucking been around
Mhm.
that were fucking like connecting themselves to me that probably didn't like that.
I know spirits normally connect themselves to ones who are like depressed and emotionally
Damage.
They do.
traumatized
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
That's me.
That was me.
That's me 100%. Emotionally damaged and depressed. But, you know, I
Hey,
fight
it's not
through
depressed,
it.
though.
I fight through it.
I was talking to my friends at work, and they're like, "You don't even seem like you like go through any of the stuff that you go through because you're so smiley all the time." I said, "You're so
That doesn't.
Yes.
That's just a mask, bro.
You're attacking
You're
to push
a
your
mess.
feelings down.
Yeah,
So my question is for you guys: do you think there's any bad spirits, or do you think they're misunderstood?
Bad
I think
spirit.
there's bad spirits.
Oh.
Some can
I
be
think-
misunderstood, but there is wholeheartedly bad spirits.
I
If
think
you
a
are
lot are
unhappy-
misunderstood.
If you are an unhappy, mean, like low life individual in your lifetime, and you die angry, you're a bad spirit. Okay.
Well, so wanna know why I think misunderstood? Because maybe they're on, like, they're staying in limbo and staying on Earth to fix what they've wronged.
Then that's not a bad spirit.
It's misunderstood.
Yes, but they're
Right?
still bad spirits. What about freaking Jeffrey Dahmer, huh? Don't you think he's a bad spirit? He's going around haunting people, trying to eat them.
I mean, maybe he's just hungry.
Don't get me started on the mannequins. God.
Mannequins.
Yeah.
Did y'all
Oh.
know that Jeffrey Dahmer didn't go after people with tattoos because they said that he said he tasted bad?
They tasted bad. They tasted off. So if you have tattoos, you're okay.
Hell yeah!
I got nothing.
She's a virgin.
We're not getting eaten.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
probably
do it.
taste
I'm
horrible,
fine.
dog, dude. I have over like 50 tattoos.
Like, fuck, Amber, I'm so sorry. You're gonna be getting eaten.
It's okay.
You gotta get a tattoo, bro. Just get a line. Just
I
put,
mean-
like a dot.
From Jeffrey Dahmer, she wouldn't have because he was gay. He only went after men.
Yeah, so I'm fine with him. I'm okay from him.
Oh, so okay. Well, Ryan, you might, because you're gay too. So, I mean, would he go after someone that's gay with tattoos?
Probably not.
No, because they taste bad. They taste funny.
Well, Ryan tastes funny anyways because he smells so bad. But that's the point.
Sure, Ophelia.
Oh man, dude. All right, so who's gotten eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer? I've never heard anything about that.
Be careful, okay?
Who has been eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer? A lot of guys that he met at gay bars.
Ryan, don't go to a gay bar. He's like, I plan on it. You hear that? He's going to a gay bar. He's gonna get eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Is
That's
Jeffrey
okay.
Dahmer? He's not still alive, right?
No, I think he's dead.
Okay.
Let me Google.
Let's find out. Jeffrey Dahmer, serial killer.
Oh wait, he might still be alive.
I got this. I got this. There he is. Is he still alive though? Let's see.
That's
He
a
died
TV
November
show.
28th, 1994.
Ah.
He was born May
he's not alive.
21st, 1960.
Damn. Okay, so he is known as a cannibal. Okay.
Yep.
And a
No,
sex
no, no.
offender. And a
Yep.
sex offender. Damn.
Hi, Jackie.
Damn.
Guys.
Jeffrey. Oh,
I'm
hello,
trying to do
Jackie.
the show. The noise is not necessary.
Yep, it's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yep.
Jeffrey Dahmer, everybody. If you have tattoos and you are gay, I feel like you'll be okay.
Or if you're
But
a
if
woman.
you don't have tattoos, or if you're a woman, but if you don't have tattoos, you're getting eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, quick question. Since we're on the Jeffrey Dahmer, who do you think played a better role, Ross Lynch or Evan Peters?
I don't know.
Which one's a newer one that just came out?
That one's with Evan Peters, and then the other
Yeah.
one, it's like a movie with Ross Lynch as Dahmer, and it's My Friend Dahmer.
Okay, I've only watched the more recent one. I haven't watched the other ones yet.
I haven't watched either, so
I think they were both pretty good, but I definitely say Evan Peters
Mm.
for the win.
well, it looks like I gotta watch that now because
Educate
I
yourself.
don't know anything about that. So I didn't even know Jeffrey Dahmer ate people.
How are you going to do a show like this and not know anything?
I don't know. Don't question my sanity.
dog.
It's called listening
research-
to crime podcasts. Yo.
Wait, Disney star? What do you mean? Ross Lynch is a Disney star?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played Austin and Allie. He played Austin in Austin and Allie.
Why the fuck they making a fucking Disney star play a fucking serial killer that eats
Because
people?
he's not a teenager anymore. He's literally a grown ass adult.
Well, oh my god.
I mean, Steven, if
You
I
know
was
what?
there, dude, I would have karate chopped you in the throat.
Not in the throat. Come on. Now we're on the
In the throat, dude.
in the throat.
Yes, in the throat.
Serial
stomach.
killers. You know what? We're gonna look at serial killers
Okay.
in West Virginia.
In West Virginia.
Here,
Guys, can we do a crime podcast?
I would love that.
I
I
watched
mean-
all the cold case files, all of the unsolved mysteries. I'd be
I
watching.
mean, we could definitely talk about that.
I'd be so down.
A nice fucking podcast about that. Oh my god, there's so many of them in West
Maybe we
Virginia.
can-
What the hell?
We can start it up in like the fall time.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, all right, I'm gonna tell you this on this podcast right now. If I die from a serial killer in West Virginia, that remember me as
Nobody's going to remember. you.
amazing. Okay, just at least think of me as a friend that made you guys laugh. That's all. And
That's-
write on my
No.
I'm
tombstone.
not, but I've heard good things about that.
What, Ryan?
I have a lot of stuff on my to be watched list.
Dexter? Any seen that show? No, I have not seen Dexter.
Nope.
I've heard of it.
All right, Ophelia, if you want to get out and go.
Brett, have you seen Dexter?
I have not. I just answered James. But I've heard good things about it, and that was always a recommendation when I'm trying to find something to watch. I've had a lot of people comment saying Dexter.
I don't know, Ryan. Why'd you do a live event?
This way.
It's not a live event, you jackass.
It's not that way.
Well, so this is how many serial killers are in West Virginia.
I can't
I
see
can't
it.
see.
I got you. Hang on.
I'm blind. Keep going. Keep going. Is there like a
Are
number?
they in jail or like are they free roaming right now?
It doesn't say they're in jail or at all. It just says these are the ones. There's
That's
10
it?
in total.
Can
Yep.
you look up like PAs?
Yeah. Hang on, I
Well,
gotta.
more specifically, the areas where I'm at, not because PA is a big ass state.
Yeah, but so is West Virginia.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't type.
Yo, I've never felt shitty.
Oh shit!
What?
You guys got a couple of them. Yeah, you guys got more than we do. You guys
no.
got 18 in total. Holy shit!
You should look up Utah next.
Got you. Let's see. Let's look at them real quick.
Castration. Oh, these are just 10 There's 18 pages, not 18 killers.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, the
that's
castration
18 killers. Yeah.
Jeffrey
Uh,
Daughtry.
Working as a nurse. Oh.
These
Hillary
5
Good-
murders, both in
Hillary
Pennsylvania
Good.
and Florida.
Between
He's robbed
February
and
and
killed
March
4
of
women.
1976. Damn.
Dr. No?
Is a nickname given to a suspected American serial killer.
Hang on,
thought
I'm
to-
clicking them.
Bitch! I was reading.
I clicked them so we can read about them.
Sex worker. Oh my
At
god.
least 10 women and girls in Ohio between 1981 and 1990 as victims. Dr. No primarily chose sex workers from parking lots and truck stops located alongside Interstate 71. There are suspicions that he committed 3 similar killings in New York, Illinois, and Pennsylvania between 1986 and 1988.
Wow. I'm in trouble.
Why is his name Dr. No, though?
I don't know. Get out of the motherfucking screen, Ryan. I don't want to see your titties jiggling.
She's
Put a
like,
bra on.
I want to see your titties jiggling. And Amber said, put a bra on, I think. I
Yes.
think it was Amber, yeah.
It was me. I said put a bra on. Get at least a training bra. You'll be fine.
All right, so now you said in Utah?
Yes.
All right.
Ted Bundy. That was a
Yep.
good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look in Utah.
Honestly,
Watch.
gonna
I'm
be
telling
really
you,
dumb.
Utah is probably the most.
I would have let him take me out.
Yeah, me too. He was so
Oh
charming.
no, PA is the most.
PA is the most?
Yeah, you only got 15.
Only, but that's still more than you.
Oh yeah.
So you're safer over there.
Yep.
Because
Damn,
we're on
that guy.
Holy Land, I guess.
Yeah, that guy
Damn.
looks like, a definite
Can
murderer
you
right there.
make it
Zoom
bigger?
in, Mitch.
I can't see.
There you go.
Anderson.
Look at this guy. Jesus.
Was an American convicted sex offender and serial killer in 1983. As a result of routine police investigation, he confessed to the murders of 5 young boys between 1979 and 1983.
Oh, Jesus.
I got
Is there any more-
it's from you.
Okay,
Actually,
he looks
look at
fucking
that
like
thing.
you could see he's a fucking murderer. Look at the murder in his eyes, bro.
Well, this is after he got caught, probably.
Like,
The wheels
damn.
turning.
Let's see. You got Joseph.
Castration series?
Wait, that's the one in Pennsylvania, in West
Yeah.
Virginia.
Shit.
Damn,
Hold on.
he's getting everyone. He's on a mission. That one.
1940s.
Let's see if there's any recent ones. You know what? That's what I should be looking up. If there's any recent serial killers. Let's see.
Sorry, my best friend tried to call me. I hung up on her and she's like, rude.
Recent serial killers in Utah. Let's see. Apparently, these are the most recent right here.
Oh yeah, Josh Powell. I heard about him.
2022.
He killed his wife and his kids.
Serial killer. That's
Oh,
linked
Ted
to-
Bundy is the most recent too.
Yep. He killed 30 women. Damn. He was a
That's a
busy,
lot.
busy boy.
He was a busy boy, which is crazy. To
All right,
think
now
about.
let's look at the most recent in PA. I swear to God, if it says 2025.
You're screwed.
Oh, you guys don't have. I don't think you guys have any. Oh no, Keith Gibson. Keith Gibson.
The
When was
gender
He's
that?
the most.
bend.
2023.
Oh, scary.
That was
But
recent.
he's in prison now for 296 years.
Wow.
He's gonna die.
Holy shit!
That's a long time.
Damn, that motherfucker must have did a lot.
I would have just asked for the death penalty at that point.
I just looked up active serial killers in West Virginia. Recent.
I love how we got sidetracked.
I don't know how we did either. It happens almost every show that I'm in.
It was me. I mentioned Ted Bundy about being an evil spirit. Red Amaze.
Okay. Yeah, someone was shot down the street from us. So, 2017 and 2018, it's Rita Mays. Okay.
The nurse
So,
killer.
the most recent one was Brit.
Good
Oh,
thing I wasn't here in 2023.
yeah, fuck you guys. I didn't get killed then. Thank God I just got here.
Thank God I'm a homebody. I don't go out like that.
Oh man, shit.
Have you had where like you've heard about certain serial killers and they just like stay in your brain? Like besides Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer, like other ones?
No.
Because I've got one.
What's
The toy
that
box
one?
killer.
So
The
what?
toy box
Toy
killer.
box killer.
I've never heard of that.
We're gonna look him up right now.
Don't show any images because they are very graphic.
Toy
I'm
You
gonna
would
look
box
Yeah.
killer.
because I'm curious now.
You would
Have y'all
lure
ever
her
tried
in.
looking at like the pictures that the cops took at Jeffrey Dahmer's house? Have you seen them?
Dude, this guy looks like the Monopoly Man.
Yes, he does look. Well, you can show his image, but you can't show like what's inside his cabin or his RV.
Like that man, holy shit.
He would
Oh.
take
He does look like the
women.
Monopoly Man. This is what came up with mine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
that's on mine too. Hang on, I'll show you.
He was born November 6th, 1939.
And he died May 2002.
In the correctional facility. No, he would take these women and he would take them to, like those little metal RVs. He had
I'm gonna
the
remove this from
women. He
studio.
had a what?
I said I'm gonna remove my screen from studio just in case it shows like his fucking shit.
No, but he would like take women and he would torture them, like electrocute them, starve them, make them urinate on themselves. He had like a what do you call it? You know how we women have to get like on the table for like
Oh
our-
my god!
Yeah, he had one of those
Are
and
you
he would
looking at
strap
the
them
pictures,
down.
Steven?
No, but I'm reading about what he had.
Oh, I'm looking at them. You can see them clear as day.
Oh my fucking god! Sex toys, whips, chains, pulleys, straps, clamps, leg spreader bar, surgical blades, electric shock machines, and saws. What the fuck? Is this guy the real life Saw? What the hell?
Yeah.
Yo, I need to see pictures.
She's 3.
like I said, you can't show them on stream because they are very graphic.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you look up to see the pictures? His trailer?
Yeah. Type in Toy Box Killer pictures. And I think he recorded all of it.
Oh my god.
Of
Was-
trailer.
There's a survivor.
Yes, there was one survivor. She was able to escape.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay,
I
baby.
think we could show this one.
James
because-
said Iceman, Mob Hitman.
Oh my god!
Yeah. See how he had like the chair?
Yeah.
And like there was a cabinet, like a long cabinet where he would put the women. That's where they would sleep, and he would chain them up in there so they couldn't leave.
That's fucking That's fucking crazy, bro. That is
That one-
insane.
I will never forget.
Now that's fucking burned into my mind.
You're welcome.
What the fuck? Oh, I think we have to do a crime show. I think that's something we're gonna have to talk about in the meeting next.
The Iceman is the it's hold on.
The Iceman.
Yep. the
Yeah,
Iceman.
James put it in the chat. Was an American criminal and leader of a New Jersey-based burglary ring.
Burglary ring.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sometimes I'm a little illiterate, but it's
That's
because
okay.
Steven and Ryan rub off on me because my man's talks them every fucking day. It's not funny.
Was a contact killer who claimed to murder over 100 people, including freezing one victim to disguise the time of death. Wait, what? That's fucking crazy.
Yes, children.
He
Dwayne,
has
Christian, and Merrick.
Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne.
Dwayne the Ice Block Johnson.
Linsky is their last name.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
He
That
died
is-
in Trenton. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Okay, alright. Let's start wrapping it up.
Why?
This shit's
Okay.
gonna burn into my skull for the rest of the night.
No, I have to look up one more.
Which one?
The
Mob
Mob
Hitman.
Hitman.
The mob hit.
That's how they caught someone.
Escapes. Yep.
Is an individual employed by an organized crime, such as the mafia, to carry out targeted killings. Oh,
The mob hitman.
contact killing, affiliation, profit-driven, enforcer role. Historical examples.
That is the mob hitman.
I'd hire him.
She's like, I'd hire him. I'm fucking.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, let's see what James said.
The Iceman did jobs for the mob.
Doesn't shock me. Doesn't shock me. That Iceman is pretty fucking. The Toy Box Killer is probably the fucking worst one right now.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I mean, not for nothing. I just looked it up, and like, we're definitely going to talk after the show for sure.
Mhm.
But she asked what other serial killers besides Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer. We forgot about John Wayne Gracie,
Oh gosh.
who murdered 33 young men and boys, many whom he buried under his house.
That was the one that dressed up like a clown to go into
Yeah.
the hospitals, right? Yep.
That's fucking. That's.
And
that's
then
creepy.
Harold Shipman. He's a British doctor who murdered at least 218 of his patients.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Have I heard? I haven't heard about that one.
Okay. Well.
Oh, look at that chin. Sorry, chins.
I hate you, Damon. I always will hate you. And you know what? I hope the toy box killer comes after you.
When you smile, I can see your whole neck. Don't turn sideways.
He said bye.
Aw, you hurt his feel bads.
We're talking about serial killers.
Oh, we're talking about serial killers? Ryan's
Yeah.
going to be a serial killer.
Because we were on the topic of, because Stephen was like, well, do you think all spirits are bad spirits or are they just misunderstood? And I said there is a difference between bad spirits and misunderstood spirits. And then she brought up the fact of, she said something about Jeffrey Dahmer being a bad spirit or being misunderstood. And then we got on the topic about serial killers.
How the fuck is Jeffrey Dahmer misunderstood?
That's what we were trying to explain to him.
Ryan's gonna be eaten by Jeffrey Dahmer because he's gay.
Jeffrey Dahmer only liked attractive men, but nice try. He
Okay.
was steered clear,
That
eh?
nose would have lasted him a good couple days eating it.
That's fair. He may have just cut off the nose to chew on it a little bit. Charlie took a nice, like,
Kept it in his pocket. Nice little
Nice
snack.
jaw strength.
Little snack for later.
Ryan, if Jeffrey Dahmer had your nose, he would have been fine. He wouldn't have been eating anyone else.
Stop laughing, Steven. You look like a frog croaking.
Oh, okay. Leave him alone.
Ribbit.
I hate you. Okay. Who the fuck is calling me?
God. Saying I'm sorry I fucked up your face.
I'm in the middle of a show. I'll call you back. All right, bye. Okay. Well, all right. So remember to follow the Forgotten Podcast on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and I think and Twitch. Okay, I got that. I got that.
Bro, your eyebrows are wild.
You know what? Remember, Suicide Crisis Hotline. I might need to call them. 988. Your story is not finished. If you ever need someone to talk to.
Dude, it's like connected to the sides of his head. His hair just goes completely around his face.
I said he had an unibrow before.
Remember, they're always there for you 24/7.
That's not even an unibrow. That's a
I
fucking
might
straight
be
across
calling them
forehead.
tonight. Yeah, okay, thanks, Damon, for that. I love you too. Hashtag I love this podcast. There's not much like it. You get fucking Damon roasting me every fucking second he gets, little fucking prick.
Hey, at least I'm not really going
Damon,
after
shut the
people
fuck
in
up!
I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about the other one.
Oh, okay. Again, go ahead. Continue.
Well, no, now I want to talk about you, Froggy.
Monday, Motherhood Unfiltered. Tuesday, Chef the F Up. Wednesday, After Dark Discussions. Thursday, Game Cave. Friday, Beyond the Veil. And Saturdays is pop-up shows. We have a show for every day of the week, so make sure you guys are there, and a show for everybody. And remember, all shows start at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
And if
remember,
you're a tadpole, no, Rob Steven is not your dad.
remember, the one-year show is July
remember.
1st. Tuesday! July 1st is Tuesday, you jackass!
Hey, Ron, Steven, what's that word again? Can you say it?
One-year show is July 1st?
No. You were telling people that they have to do something? Starts with an R?
Remember.
He said remember, just like Ryan does. You guys are both fucking illiterate.
Remember.
Remember, guys,
Remember.
I didn't know we changed
And
the spelling of the word.
remember, July 25th, we're going live with the Basement Show in person, and remember, hell is coming.
Yep,
and
remember, guys.
Damon, shut the fuck up!
You gotta remember, everybody.
And hang on, you know what? We got one more special announcement.
Do you? Steven has finally come out as AKA Froggy Boy.
You were
This show was croaktastic, Stephen.
Remember, Damon is a stupid bitch.
He's Neville's frog from Harry Potter.
It's Trevor.
Trevor.
Where's Neville?
I'm gonna remember this line.
You should. Tell them about your fucking elongating
Okay.
chin.
Okay, Damon, let me finish. I fucking hate him.
You're gonna cry.
I am gonna cry.
It's okay. Just get a
Amber
ice
and
cream.
Britt, make sure you stay backstage so we can
Yeah.
talk about,
Yeah, we got you, Froggy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
He's the Toadmaster.
I've been known to piss some people off. From the Sunset Strip to small town honky tonks,